Welcome back to Uncorked with Shannon
and Tara.
This is an episode that we literally have been waiting for since May.
Like 6 months.
Oh my gosh. The rumors have been spreading. Oh my god.
Yes. So, although we wanted to make a wine channel, we also want to talk The Bachelor and Bachelorette because we are huge fans. We watch Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, Bachelor in Paradise.
Whatever they want to do. We didn't watch that Listen to Your Heart thing because...
You didn't. Andrew's aunt actually said it was really good.
Okay.
But we still did not watch it.
Yeah. So, especially because just the whole Jed thing.
Yes, I think that's what irked us about them creating that, because it's like, are you trying to get people to go to that show versus The Bachelor?
Yeah.
Or are you encouraging it?
Yeah. It's awkward. So, glad
Kira doesn't even like that.
No, my dog just sighed.
Yeah.
So, grab your glass of wine, and we're gonna recap the first episode of season 16 of The Bachelorette, Clare Crawley season.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's been some talk about whether they should have included the COVID thing. But it is part of our lives right now. I think you kind of had to address it.
You had to address it. Especially, they were literally 2 days out from filming when they had to shut down.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The contestants were selected. Claire was super excited.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just shut it down. You have to address that month, or longer month, months plural, because we as viewers have back-to-back Bachelor viewing throughout the year. The longest gap is usually 2 months.
Yeah.
Where there's no programming, so you had to address it. It's so weird though.
It is.
It's so weird.
I kind of people were that's kind of gross. They're showing the test being done, but I was kind of I haven't got a COVID test. I don't want to get a COVID test ever. But I felt bad for the guys, and I was oh, that looks so painful, and their reactions are spot on, even though people said they were dramatic.
Yeah, and if you ever gotten a strep throat test where they swab the back of your throat, I imagine that it feels the same but just up your nose and
Oh, see, I think that'd be worse up your nose.
Exactly, yeah. It's a smaller hole. So it just feel tickles your brain. I don't know.
That's what people say. It goes up to your brain. It really doesn't, but
yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, so they had to address it, and I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. So they did COVID stuff for the first 10 minutes, and then they got all the all clear, and now they've got their COVID bubble of filming. I am so jealous of that bubble. I was not prepared for the amount of jealousy that I would feel watching these people frolic around in a COVID bubble, but please put me in a bubble, because I was so jealous.
I know, they're on this nice resort.
Oh, so jealous.
But also, I wonder if they could not leave their rooms.
Oh, when they're not filming?
Mm-hmm. While they're waiting for their test, I think they could not leave that room. When they showed the person going out to the pool, I think that's when they got cleared.
Yeah. No, definitely. But when you get that clear and you can just go run and jump in the pool.
Yeah. California.
I have not experienced a wave of jealousy that deep in a long time. But I was just what I would pay to be in a COVID bubble right now. You can hug people.
Yeah.
And just not worry about it. What's that feel like? Let me know. I don't know.
I know. You feel guilty hugging someone you haven't seen for a while. You're oh, shouldn't have done that. Mm-hmm. Tara and I have been together since we worked together. Yeah. Our full-time job, so we've been together the whole time. Mm-hmm. So we're allowed to be this close.
We're all going to be so interaction deprived by
the end. Oh my god, yes. I don't know if I'm going to remember what a hug is after we figure all this out. But let's get off of this because it's depressing.
Anyway, Claire's men. So once they got the clear, it was a normal Bachelor episode after that. And it was so... This show is not fooling anybody. It's an escape. You watch it to escape whatever daily life is. You suspend all beliefs. yeah, she's meeting these men, and they've got 6 weeks to fall in love before she finds her future husband.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, that sounds crazy, but when you watch the show, you don't care. Like,
No.
It's an escape, and that's what we're here for. And we believe in true love. So whatever.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, her men, I just want to say my favorite so far is Blake Moynes. He, like, checks all the boxes. He's Canadian, which is just, like, an immediate plus. I don't know. He plays hockey. I learned that today.
Oh, okay.
Like, recreationally.
Mm-hmm.
He's a wildlife manager. Come on. Super nice. He messaged her when it was against the rules. When her mom fell.
That was so nice. We're going to be off the topic, like, out of order for this, but she was like, that meant so much to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like,
it was freaking nice.
And she was, like, almost crying.
Yeah.
When she said how much it meant to her. And he's just, like, such a teddy bear. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
he's handsome.
Yeah, I
and
like the beard. I'm not
Oh
a
my
beard person,
God.
but I was like, I like it.
He is very attractive.
Yeah.
So he's definitely my favorite. And then they had the straight jacket guy.
No, he would have gone home. I would have been like, no. No,
Just
stop
get
it
back-
right here.
Get back in that limo. No, thank you. Who else? You liked Easy.
I liked Easy. I like that he tells it how it is. He's funny when I don't think he's fully trying to be funny all the time.
Yeah, and
I
he
like
wore
that.
the salmon suit, which is apparently a
Yes.
requirement.
Yeah, Tyler C. kind of like created this, and I saw Dylan last season wore it too. But I liked his little entry too, the comic book
that
little
was
thing.
cool. That
Yeah.
was cool. Yes.
I thought that was cool.
The Tyler C that she sent home, Tyler Cameron, that Tyler C from West Virginia that she sent home night one, he should not be able to be called Tyler C, because Tyler Cameron is Tyler C, and
Yeah.
he is, like,
I love him.
pinnacle of
It's
amazing.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I kind of felt bad for Tyler C. Because I don't think he had intentions of starting drama, but he shouldn't have done it. He should have just kept it to himself, but he was like, you know what? I'm going to stop the BS because she's waited for so long to be the Bachelorette. She doesn't want to waste it on a guy. So I could see his point.
Yeah.
But the first night,
He jumped the gun.
He did.
And he, like, so we're going out of order, but whatever. So he pulled Yosef, who's, like, if you look up the definition of what a villain looks like, I think Yosef looks like a villain. Like,
we talked earlier today about it. We're like, he looks like Gaston.
from Beauty and the Beast. Like, I don't know.
The jawline. I think
He
it's
just
the
looks
jawline.
like he'd be like that guy, like kind of creeping
Yeah.
around the corner a little bit. I don't know. I don't like to like judge a guy based on his looks, but that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Tyler C grabbed Yosef because Yosef has been messaging women or whatever, and like, okay, but to an extent, they did have to wait 6 months to meet Claire, and like,
Yeah.
can you blame him? Because it's like, maybe you'll be able to resume filming.
That's true.
Like, you didn't know.
Yeah. But what's the worst part about all of this is that these guys have waited months and months to meet Claire. Then they go and they have to be quarantined for almost 2 weeks until they get the clear. And then they go and finally meet her. And then you get sent home the first night.
That's a lot of pressure. So, I mean,
And you have to go through a COVID test, too.
Yeah.
So you literally went through physical pain.
that's a lot. It's a lot to ask of somebody to just be sent home.
Yeah, no.
So,
I did feel bad for some of the guys.
I did too. So, I don't want to, like, defend Yosef, but, like, at the same time, you don't even know if you can resume filming. So, to be messaging other people when you're quarantined, like...
Yeah, and it wasn't like 2 months. It was a while.
Yeah.
So you never knew if you were going to be called back because he retested.
Yeah, so for Tyler C, he definitely jumped the gun on bringing up that drama. Like, just wait. Like, unless he is, like, on day 3 telling Claire, like, I didn't talk to anybody. You're the woman for me. Like, that's when you bring it up. Like, is he really a woman for you? Because he was messaging other girls during this. But not night one.
No, but I do think he had good intentions because he went up to him.
Yes.
And not Claire.
Yeah, that was great. But, oh my gosh.
But he also said it to the other guys.
Well, he did. But when Claire found out about that drama, her going and just being like, 1 sec, and getting them, and not wasting anybody's time with like, he said this, he said this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that kind of shows that, like, she's older and more wise than past bachelorettes and bachelors, especially the bachelor last year.
Peter.
Yeah. He let drama just, like, he had no control.
No.
It rolled over top of him.
Oh my gosh.
And I think Claire knew better, and she was like, I'm going to stop this now.
And then she left in the conversation. She's like, you guys have more to talk about, so I'm just going to go. Like, yes, girl. Oh, that was I love that moment. When she's just like, you guys have more to talk about, I'm just going to go. I'm going to pull that move. In meetings when I don't feel like I'm no longer meeting.
Oh my god.
You guys have more to talk about, so have fun.
I think that's valid. I'm trying to like think when I can use it. Like,
just don't let people waste your time. It's precious.
Yeah. But then she kind of wasted other people's time.
She
didn't get to talk to everyone.
She did. Yeah, that's because she was all heart eyes for Dale.
So I'm a newbie when it comes to The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I've only watched it for a year. But she literally was like, I met my husband.
Yeah, so summary of night 1 is Claire met her husband.
And she literally, like, I don't want to, like, be like, oh, she acted like a what is that term? Like, the high school puppy love kind of thing. She literally acted like that. And then when she's meeting all these other guys, she's like, I'm trying to pay attention, but all I'm thinking about is him. Even if that's what you're thinking, have a little respect for these men because they maybe flew across the country for you. Definitely got a COVID test.
Yeah, girl, you got a lot of people vying for your heart who went through a lot for you. So, and I mean, Dale is very handsome, but he didn't strike me as, like, fascinating. But she said it was really natural and, like,
I don't know. I would go for easy better or, like...
But she said their conversation came... Like,
easy,
natural, like, it just flowed.
I don't know.
We're not in her shoes.
No,
so,
true.
But when you met Andrew, did you have full body shakes?
No. But I was also 7, I think.
Oh.
Maybe 9. Maybe I was 9.
You didn't leave school and be like, I met my future husband today.
No. And then when I did like him, he told me he had to focus on his football career. And then I didn't like him. 3 times. Well, during all this, we were talking about Blake earlier, but I want to bring him back up.
Yes.
Because he did say he reached out, and it was like, oh my gosh, that is just so sweet that he cared that much to break the rules just to make sure she was okay. And then she picks up, like, the
first impression rose.
Yeah. Probably, the clips were back to back, so it was probably, like, maybe not right away. And she gave it to Dale.
Who she spent, like, some time talking to, but, like, after you have an emotional, like, thing with Blake, and you tell him how much messaging meant to you, like, and then he's, like, walking on cloud 9, like, thinking he's gonna get this first impression rose, and then you just be like, nope, it's going to Dale, and you're like, why? Why is it going to Dale?
Yeah. What did he do besides walk out that limo?
Like, I think he's an express mail model. I think I saw him in an express catalog that came to my house.
You did say that, yeah. And he's also a retired NFL. I don't know if he's retired or just not with NFL anymore. Okay. I don't know the difference.
There's a couple retired pro football players.
This season?
Dale and someone else. But,
interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, she gives it to Dale, who she spent like 5 minutes talking to. Which the clips made seem like maybe she talked to him longer. Which, by the way, those rose ceremonies, they get eliminated the next morning. They last all night long. Paul watches it with me, and he's like, dude, I'd be asleep.
Yeah.
Like, we talked, okay, if you need me, I'll be in the corner napping.
How can you not? Like, I think one season, Nick's season, we were talking about Corinne. She went up and took a nap.
I can't blame you.
Yeah. Girl, I would probably be doing the same thing.
I would not last.
No, if you're doing 8 to 8.
And you're drinking?
Oh my god, no. Oh my god. The wine would just take over.
I wouldn't even be coherent by the next morning if I'm
No.
drinking all night to keep myself awake. I would literally, they'd be like, I'm sorry, you have to leave. And I'd be like, what?
Yeah, for real.
Who am I here for? What's your name? Oh, that's fine. You don't like me. It's okay. I like my drink better anyway.
Yeah. Oh, talking about drinks. Did you see that guy who had a martini who also stepped out from New York? Bennett.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just wanted to be like, go home. Go home. No.
I don't care you went to Harvard.
Oh my god, that came up multiple times.
I
We
don't
do not care.
Thanks for the coming up in a Rolls Royce, but we probably can't have cars here, so that was a waste of time.
Yeah. I did like the guy who like came in like the beat up wagon.
That was Tyler C.
I just like his whole story that he was like, I could see our like us going on trips with our kids, and I was like, oh.
That was cute. I was really bummed that Jeremy was let go. So we're on like a Bachelorette fantasy team, and I had Jeremy on my team, and she didn't even talk to him. And he was let go night 1, and I don't know, he's from DC, so.
Oh, supporting local.
No, my mom's single.
There you go.
Hey, Jeremy. But it was a solid night 1. Very excited for this season to see where the rumors play out. Apparently, Claire blows up the Bachelorette, according to Chris Harrison. So we're gonna see. And
maybe we'll see Tayshia as the next Bachelorette. I hope so.
maybe she picks Blake. Somebody's got to. He's a gem.
No, there's already rumors who she picks.
Well, Blake,
But they're rumors.
you know what? He's gonna have so many women lining up at his door.
I know. Is he the one who was photoshopped? That we
No,
thought
that was
him?
Mike. He was also let go night 1. And I saw another photo, and I think he photoshopped all his backgrounds.
We don't want fakes. No. No. Well, no.
So tell us what you thought
Yeah.
of The Bachelorette. If you want in on our fantasy league, let us know. And yeah, share us your thoughts, predictions, what you're drinking during your watching of The Bachelorette.
Yes. Last time I was drinking rosé, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's the perfect one. But
I actually had a beer last time, but
there's nothing wrong with that. We might get some Caitlin Bristow, Spade and Sparrow, and start watching The Bachelorette.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you later on in the season. Bye.